Breaking news out of Saskatchewan this hour. An Amber Alert has just been issued for a 7-year-old girl.
Now, this is Nia Eastman. She's 3 feet 11 inches tall. She weighs about 50 pounds, has blonde shoulder-length hair. Police believe she was taken by 45-year-old Jay Eastman. He's 5 foot 10 inches tall, 140 pounds. It's still not clear what the relationship is between Nia Eastman and Jay Eastman. No vehicle information has been released, but as soon as we hear that, we'll bring it to you here on BT.
Protests across the U.S. and even being felt here in Toronto. A suspicious package delivered to Toronto's Trump Hotel and Tower addressed to the new president-elect, prompting police to close down the area around the downtown high-rise at Bay and Adelaide.
Officers were called to the scene around 8 o'clock last night after the building security screened a package that was bearing Donald Trump's name. Now, that process raised a red flag, so authorities were brought in. Eventually, police determined the package did not pose a threat. While the area was closed off to traffic for about an hour and a half, there were no evacuation orders during that probe. Over to the U.S. now, where Trump's win has triggered a fierce backlash.
Thousands taking to the streets and school campuses. Massive march from Union Square in Manhattan to Trump Tower. Demonstrators shouting, "Not my president." In L.A., a Trump piñata burned near City Hall. Protesters expressing fears over the president-elect's deportation plans. Rallies also spreading through Atlanta, Minnesota, Pittsburgh, among others. Filmmaker Michael Moore encouraging students across the U.S. actually to walk out of class today and tomorrow to protest Trump.
It's now just 24 hours since Trump delivered his acceptance speech, and he's already preparing for his first visit to the White House as president-elect. This morning at 11 o'clock, he'll meet with Barack Obama. At the same time, the future and current first ladies will have a separate sit-down of their own. Closer to home, Justin Trudeau speaking out on Trump's win for the very first time during a We Day event in Ottawa.
I'm going to work with President-elect Trump's administration as we move forward in a positive way for not just Canadians and Americans, but the whole world.
Our Prime Minister also inviting Trump to visit Canada at the billionaire's earliest opportunity. As for the North American trade deal that Trump is vowing to renegotiate or ditch altogether, Canada's ambassador to the U.S. says the Liberal government would be, quote, happy to sit down and talk about NAFTA's future with the next American president.
6:08 right now. Toronto police cruiser damaged in a vehicle catching fire just a little over an hour ago, Broadview north of Dundas. Officers were out of the vehicle, fortunately at the time, responding to a missing person report, spotted flames coming from the dashboard when they returned. Nobody was hurt. However, turns out one of the officers in the car, well, she's a rookie, only been on the job for a little bit, so she's getting kind of the gears back at the division.
But poor thing.
I say there's some sort of electronic fault in that.
Well, Prince Harry's girlfriend, Meghan Markle, taking some time off from filming her TV show Suits here in Toronto as she deals with the media storm surrounding her new relationship with the prince. The New York Post reports that she's meeting with lawyers to deal with media harassment. It's apparently been going on for weeks now as rumors fly that the 35-year-old actress was in a relationship with the 32-year-old British prince. And it was that harassment and concerns about Markle's safety that prompted Harry to issue a release on Tuesday, not only confirming that they were a couple, but also asking the media to back off.
Would you feel comfortable in?
Excuse me, that's near.
All right, 6:09 on Breakfast Television tomorrow on BT. Money Sense expert Bruce Ellery has some advice to help keep your holiday spending in check. Yeah, we got to start thinking about how we're going to spend rather than pay for it all in January.